way to Magic Kingdom, but stopping first at Epcot.
And look, you can see the giant wall in Epcot right there.
Here it is.
Giant spectacle.
Whoa, look at that.
Right, giant wall.
Coming up behind Spaceship Earth is Innoventions. Inside this hands-on area, you can explore and interact with the ever-changing technologies and products for everyday living in the near future.
I can see the Hollywood Tower of Terror over there. Over there.
Mission Space is an exhilarating sensory thrill ride that puts you and your flight crew in command of an out-of-this-world mission to Mars. At Test Track, you can experience the exhilaration of test driving a vehicle on the longest and fastest ride ever created for Walt Disney World.
To the left.
Coming into view is World Showcase. Directly across from us on the far shore of the World Showcase Lagoon
This is Epcot
is our
still.
host pavilion, the American Adventure.
No, that's right.
Those glass pyramids are the gateway to your journey into imagination. Inside, you can explore the creative process with Figment.
Folks are parked in our Create parking lot. Last tram going out will be at 10:30. We're now approaching the main entrance. Please remain seated. We come to a full and complete stop. You're going to be exiting on the driver's right-hand side, same side you got in on. One last check to make sure you have all your belongings. On behalf of everyone here at Epcot, you have a great day of magic and discovery.
And please watch your children. Please take small children by the hand and watch your step onto the moving platform. The platform is moving at the same speed as your time machine vehicle. Please take small children by
On Spaceship Earth, we're inside the big Epcot ball, aren't we, Theo?
Ball?
Yeah, the big Epcot ball. We are, we're inside it. Oh, look. Whoa.
This is Spaceship Earth Control. On behalf of Siemens, welcome aboard. On the map in front of you, please show us where you're from. We can get your time travel coordinates.
There you go. We're from England. There we go.
Now locate
Look
the
up.
monitor overhead to the right. Make sure your face is clearly visible.
Look at that.
The flash. Good. Sending photo to the future. All systems are go. Linking you now to your guide.
Like a grand and miraculous space.
Yeah, we're in space.
Our plan to sail
I don't know.
and for a brief moment, we have been among its passengers.
Dame Judy Dench
Where we go?
narrating this.
So what kind of future will be discovered? Surprisingly, the answers lie in our past. Since the dawn of recorded history, we've been inventing the future one step at a time. So let's travel back in time together. I'll show you how our ancestors created the world we know today. And then it will be your turn to create the world of tomorrow. Here, in this hostile world, is where our story begins.
It is, mate, yeah.
Struggling to survive.
What, there's cavemen and woolly mammoths.
With one another. Now we can hunt as a team and survive together.
Yeah.
That was what the dinosaurs.
was after the dinosaurs.
It takes 15,000 years to come up with the next bright idea, recording our knowledge on cave walls. There was only one small problem.
Caveman
When we
paintings.
moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind.
Caveman.
Yeah. But it's painted on the walls, buffaloes and...
And a movie.
Now let's move ahead to ancient Egypt, because something is about to happen here that will change the future forever.
And is this like the one in Magic Kingdom went on?
Similar.
This unknown Egyptian
This is Egypt, where the pyramids are.
Is it like one of the
No, it's just different times. So we have cavemen going through the times to get more modern and modern.
Oh, is it not the other one? Is it more?
At this point, each civilization has its own form of writing, which none of the others can understand. But the Phoenicians, who trade
Is that still the same
they
place?
teach a simple common language. Remember how easy it was to learn your ABC? Like the Phoenicians. They invented writing.
Like the Romans next.
The ancient Greeks were great inventors.
Oh, Greeks, sorry, Greeks.
First, they established public schools.
Yeah, ancient
and then
Greeks.
began teaching an intriguing new science called mathematics.
That's right, Greece.
And with math comes mechanical technology and the birth of the high-tech life we enjoy today. With lessons learned from the Greeks, the Romans...
Oh, these, yeah, this is the Romans.
To move their armies around, this is roads all over the world.
Yeah, this is the Roman times. It's about 2,000 years ago. They were doing 2,000 years ago.
But then we did a Rome finished, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. All so It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by
Middle East.
Jewish scholars.
The Middle East.
The first backup system. The books are saved, and with them our dreams of the future. In the meantime, here in Europe, monks toil endlessly, calling for this by hand.
Sleep.
Gutenberg invented a movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, as travel they will. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance.
In the Sistine Chapel. It's a famous chapel.
Books, it seems, were just the beginning. Now communication technology races headlong into the future.
Look, get more modern. Industrial age. No, this is about 20, 130 years ago. It's the 1800s. 1936. Cinema. Yeah. Seminar, yeah.
Will assure her a spot in aviation's firmament of stars.
By now, we're all communicating from anywhere on Earth. And in 1969, from somewhere else.
1960 is the year before Daddy was born. Man on the Moon. Leap for Mankind. That was July 1969. That was a year before Daddy was born.
That was 1 year.
Yeah, before I was born. So that's the first man on the moon. That was Neil Armstrong.
First man on the moon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sick.
To send a man to the moon, we had to invent a new language, spoken not by man, but by computers. At first very large, very expensive computers, but we see the potential. Could have one of these amazing machines in their own house. There's just one problem. They're as big as a house. A solution comes of all places, a garage in California. Young people will passion for shaping the future and put the power of the computer
this is like
in
the
everyone's
70s.
hands.
Look.
Together we form a super network.
Apple. This is where Apple was started in a garage in the 70s. Steve Jobs. Sorry, mate?
Oh, in space.
No, this is like the codes for computing.
Yeah, like a hacker. Like hacking.
After 30,000 years of time travel, here we are. A truly global community, poised to shape the future of this, our spaceship Earth.
Yeah, we are in a ball, aren't we?
Your time machine is now rotating backward.
Just below the big
remain seated.
cloud
Attention.
on the top right.
You are now rotating backward for your return to Earth. Please remain seated, time travelers. Attention, travelers. Please remain seated. Your time machine is rotating backward.
Are we in the moon?
We're out in space.
Are we going back now?
Yes, we are. Yeah. Theo's got his Mickey Mouse sandwich. I think Jake had one of those when he was here. Sorry, mate.
Here, right there.
No, not right here. They sell them lots of places. Right. English, which is green. Are you sure? Press a button. Yes, green. Green for yes.
Welcome to the Vision Body Scanner, the fun way to check your health.
In the future, a mirror in your home will be able to capture a picture of your health through a series of challenging activities,
scanning your body,
and then send that information to your doctor. Today we'll be focusing on your brain and nervous system.
Concentrate on your brain and your nervous system. Have you got a brain?
Yeah.
Have you? Alright, okay.
First we'll check your reaction time. I'll demonstrate.
Right. When the green flashes, quickly press the green, and the same as not yet. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Begin.
Red. Green.
You're doing great. Let's try speeding it up and adding a few more buttons.
Green.
Human brains have over 100 billion neurons. Octopus brains have over 300 billion
Green.
and they have 6 more arms
Blue.
too.
Sit. Green.
The breathing rate is faster in children and women than
Green.
men.
Purple. Red.
Good job.
Yay.
Let's look at your results. Getting a full night's sleep can improve your reaction time.
Alright, press the button again. Right, now your memory.
This next activity focuses on your memory. I'll demonstrate. Watch the buttons on the screen like that. When they're done, defeat the sequence.
No, it's different. You've got to memorise
Now it's
which
your
one.
turn.
A bit like Simon Says. Right, ready? 1. Watch. Blue, green. Blue, yellow. See that? Blue, yellow. Keep watching.
There are more
Blue,
nerve cells in the human
yellow,
brain
that one
than
and
there
that
are
one.
Stars in the Milky Way galaxy.
Sit. Green. Blue, yellow. That one. Blue, yellow. That one. And again.
Good job. Let's see how you did. One of the best ways to improve your memory is to get aerobic exercise like walking, swimming, or bike riding.
Go on.
Our final activity is
Right, final activity.
coordination. I'll demonstrate.
Right, when a coloured diamond comes down, you've got to press the blue, or the yellow, or the green.
Now it's your turn.
Right, when it comes down,
Ready? Begin.
green. No, that was yellow. Blue. So you got to get it like that. Go on. Yeah, blue. No. One. You got to hit the button when it's there. Go on. Red. Blue. You do that side. Green. Blue. No, you have to do it. Hit the button when it's this up. Now. No, now.
Good job. Let's look at your results. One day, a home system like this will be able to help doctors get a quick overall
Good.
picture of your health.
Great.
Thanks for trying out the home health mirror of the future.
Alright, come on mate. Look where we go.
Professor Philip Brainerd. Your missing number is in the touch lab. No, the smell lab. The touch lab. The smell lab. The touch lab. The smell lab.
Eye on your children. And, oh, yes, please don't let your imaginations run wild.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad durante su estadía en nuestros laboratorios sensoriales,
Permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies
Make
y
sure you sit
piernas dentro del vehículo.
Stay seated.
Y cuida a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to our special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, and I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie coochie go, and taste. Taste like chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. Our first stop is the sound lab. We'll begin by testing your hearing with a series of tones. Left ear, right ear. Left, right. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things. From just a sound, your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and...
With F-I-G-M-E-N-T, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of light can light your fancy. Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. Your sense of sight can make your fancy fly. There's more to sight than you can hide.
I say imagination must be captured.
Imagination is set free.
Oh, disappeared.
Just turn your imagination loose and anything can happen.
Figment? He's gone. Our research shows that smells often trigger the imagination, especially when pleasant, familiar smells come into play.
Come into play? I'd love to.
Figment, this is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination. So let the good times roll. Woo! You win
Oh,
one
stop.
Figment, don't! Oh, yeah, that really stinks.
Of course, Doc. The nose knows. One awful whiff
That smells.
can set you reeling. One lovely sniff can be appealing. Your mind defines what enters through your nose. That's how you tell a skunk is not a rose.
You know, I'm sorry, but after that big stink in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really comes around. They turn right up and upside down. What do you think? Is it more magic? Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brains of a house.
Oh, of course. Imagination is just turning your thinking upside down. Come on, Edmund. It's time to get back to the institute.
I know a shortcut.
Well, if you can't beat them, join them. We all have sparks.
Imagination. That's how our minds create creations.
We set them free and know what they can do. Those magic sparks from me and you.
You see, Doc, I knew you'd get it, because you got a wonderful imagination.
I do? Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Figment. So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast. Imagination, imagination, a dream can be a dream come true. With just that spark from me and you.
Of inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything we
Go on, a little bit more. Yeah, Figment. Melody maker. Whoa, what else have we got in here? You want to go and jump on those? Oh, that's out of order. Theo's just made his own figment and he's named it Theo Poop Daddy. That's charming, isn't it? Go on, press the button. Press the button. Good job, Theo Poop Daddy. Alright, we'll have to email it now. We're going to the land. It should be nice and interesting. Yeah, mate. Oh, look, trees gone through the roof. Trees going through the roof. What happens when it rains? What happens when it rains? Yeah. Right, mate. Living with the land. Let's have a look. There you go. You've got soaring.
Sorry?
Okay. Living with the land. Behind the scenes. And garden grill. Look! Look! It's Mickey and Pluto. Hello, Mickey. Hi, Mickey. Yeah, I think when Jake and Mummy were here, there was lots and lots of balloons hanging down, I think. Yeah, but there's all like the restaurants down here. The Garden Grill restaurants, Seasons restaurant. There's a soaring. Living with the land.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey began as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. The surface of the land, roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet.
Yeah, it's a monkey.
One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich in protective living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives.
This one.
Is this on the moon?
Yes, it looks like it.
Wait, what is the desert?
In the desert, nature has created a very different, no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm.
They like one bit.
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
In Japan, we're learning by adding composted leaves and other plant material to our soil, we can reduce the need for fertilizers. In farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In Saudi Arabia and Mexico, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. Here at EPCOT, we're learning to reduce the need for pesticides by using natural fertilizers.
This is where they grow all the different
How will we
plants
meet
and
tomorrow's
fruits and
growing
vegetables.
needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times.
Pineapple on the left. Dragon fruits here. These are dragon fruits. It's like it's got names. Dragon fruit.
Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
Bougainvillea, edible flowers. You can eat those flowers.
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet.
Fluted pumpkins.
Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible.
Ginger.
The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking.
Oh, okay. Bananas.
One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat.
Only little baby bananas they are.
More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
This fish, sturgeon, that's where caviar comes from. Little fish eggs which people
When we
eat.
mention farming, you probably don't think of fish. But fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants.
I haven't got many my size.
Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful
freshwater
harvests
shrimp
and still protect natural resources.
Okay, mate. Sunflowers. That is so. Extremely hot peppers. See them? The red ones.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
Monkey puzzle tree.
Yeah. They have those in England, monkey puzzle trees.
Why not? Blue and
Corn. Corn on the cob.
That would make popcorn with.
That's right.
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests, like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
Cucumbers?
Oh yeah.
Mummy, look. Mummy used to grow cucumber plants.
So did I. Lettuces.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
But is that the rice what you put in cups?
How does that work? How does rice work? Pull it out.
Cactuses, blue flowers, cactuses.
Yes, mate.
Fishy, fishy.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, EPCOT scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants.
Whoa. Here, mate. Look. Hi, Mickey. Whoa. What'd you say? Goofy! What'd you say? Oh, there's Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Oh, push it in. Push it in. I told you to keep it open. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you. Who are we going to see now, Theo? Theo?
Go get the bucket. No, go in it.
Hey! Going to give him a cuddle as well? Run up to him, give him a big cuddle.
There you go.
Whee! Thanks.
Oh, that's a good hug.
And what do you ask him for?
There you go, put it in its right center.
Thank you. See, doggies have trouble writing.
They don't have the opposable thumbs.
No.